Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to VRML. This is preseason week 4, Tuesday evening for those over on the EU side. This is the morning time for me, but happy to be here just the same. So today we've got Team Gravity versus Smash Dash, and well, on your casting booth, it's me, Palidore, of course, joined by the one and only TutorialBot.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. So today we have a very interesting lineup in the sense that we've got the Team Gravity that we love and know as from before, but with a very interesting change over on Smash Dash. The long-time player for Smash Dash, Jorgen, has finally hung up his rift and has stepped down, and now Dage has stepped into the boots to become the Street Boo, Slin, Sendo Target, and Dage as the new lineup for Smash Dash. So this will be the first time, I believe, playing with Dage today. And I'm very interested to see how that was. Dage previously being on Vision, a very new team in EU as well. Didn't get that much chance to play together, but Dage is very experienced in playing Echo Arena indeed. So should be a very interesting lineup today. Obviously, my predictions are going to go with Team Gravity, but we've seen some very interesting things from this Smash Dash. So who knows?
Yeah, they've been competing really hard and right up there with those top teams over in the region. We've had some really entertaining games, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this one plays out as the launch gets ready to go. So here we go. First taken there by Team Gravity. It'll be Viatrex working it up with Al Pacino at his side. And now some ground game coming in. Al Pacino, one more pass. Simon, and yet another one. There's the extra passes, and then off the backboard, it'll go for the first two on Team Gravity's end.
Street Boo there, able to deny the first attack from behind, but he was not able to go for the other one. Unfortunately, the disc landing, it is exactly into the hands of the other pass, and they just managed to put that one away.
And hello, everyone there in Twitch chat joining us. The Chong, Zux, Echo Rock Tour there, and now Dage will have this for Smash Dash, trying to look for the angle, but maybe an intercept. Contested there by Lewis. Lewis will take that pass down to Viatrex, and Via will work it for one pass to Lewis, and Lewis down low for the second goal.
If you're able to get the disc all the way from the top of the goal to the bottom corner when you're that high above it, that is not going to be easy to save. If you haven't caught onto it by the time it reaches the middle of the goal, you're not going to pull it out of that pocket.
4 points quickly on the board, just about a minute in for Team Gravity. Smash Dash rolling out here. A few quick passes, dodging the stack is Slin, and then getting that dish over, but intercepted at the other end. Al Pacino biding his time. So Viatrex finding a bounce. It's going to go just to that top ramp where there's a couple Gravity players awaiting, and now one at goal for them. A nice stun coming out from Street Boo, taken by Simon now, and backing it out to Al Pacino, who then finds the cross towards that Pac-Man area. Some more brawls going out outside the bubble, and yet more patience from Team Gravity.
Al Pacino now with the disc building up for Team Gravity. Simon in a very dangerous area again, but it will be Louis in front of the goal to finish that as he floated in, and Simon found that pass nicely, and Lewis finished it nicely.
Oh no, don't tell me I've been saying it wrong. Is it Louis?
Oh, it's Lewis. It's Lewis. Okay. I called him Louis because I call him Louis in game, but professionally, it's Lewis.
Good to know, just making sure there. Covering my bases. So now covering the disc here. Sendo with Street attached. Gets stunned. They still get that stack, but another stack on the intercept. Always dangerous, the double stacking plays. And on the other end will be recovered, looks like by Lewis and Simon. Now Lewis gets it to Simon, or Simon rather getting it for himself as it floats back into the hands of, looks like Lewis. One more pass, and whoa, that shot. He spun around, took it from behind him, and then made the goal. 8-0.
See, this is very typical of Team Gravity, even from when they were a three-man team back in the Afantera days, is to have someone floating towards the goal on one side, and then the pass is passed over just before, and it's really difficult to save.
Yeah, those ones are definitely tough, and almost kind of a I don't know, Joker-style shot, I want to say, where it's just seeing Rocktor and Shad, and now gonna be rebounded by Dage. There's a new guy and trying to find his way off the head, but will find the eventual pass. That's only intercepted instead by Viatrex. Getting that down low now, and another intercept, a slap out towards mid.
Disc is floating 3 right now, and Sendo target is going to want to be the first one there, but he will not be, as Lewis denies it, and then also gets a very good clear off, which will then supply it, because Lewis is going to be looking to do something with it, but it will be Simon again, but Lewis behind the goal, waiting for it again, and he will just put that away for another easy 2. Scores are now 10-0 in favor of Team Gravity.
That is a quick start for Team Gravity there. Yesterday's game, they had that match versus Backlash, and it was a much slower beginning there. But I want to emphasize beginning, because the first few minutes, a lot of turnovers, a bit slow, and then, well, that isn't good. But luckily, they get it out of there just in time. But I was going to say, slow start yesterday, but then they ended up with like 17 points at the end of the first round. So we know that Team Gravity can catch fire in a heartbeat.
Good little interception there by Vitrax. Feeds down to Lewis, but he doesn't have his partner in crime behind the goal. Instead, he will find Simon in the middle of the arena, who will just kind of play around a little bit with Dage there, as Al Pacino now has the disc, who finds Lewis in that same area before. Again, pass down to Vitrax, thinking of finishing it, but decides instead to go for the pass. I think his team thought he was going to finish it. And now, in classic Via sense, that back pass becomes a clear for the other team. That could be a 3-pointer from Dage, and it is, putting them on the board now at least, with an all-important 3-pointer.
Yeah, that was a nice bucket there to buy them the score. Finally on the scoreboard about halfway through this first round. And now launching out for the first time on offense will be Team Gravity. See what they do here on their rollout as they come out. Vitrax, they seem to just send one each tunnel, one deep down there. But the crosses will go through into that tunnel. A little bit of a bouncy situation yet again, but Lewis does recollect for his team. And now we'll just try and work that around that stack from Slin and a Dage.
Lewis now pass over to Vitrax. This is going to be a bit of a slower setup for them now, I think, because the pressure is not as high as they're used to with Backlash's stacking. Vitrax now, again, nice pass to Simon, not able to quite get his hands on it. But again, they are in full control right now because there's no real stacking going on. It seems to be a lot of slow one-on-one man marking, and that isn't going to be enough. And that goal wasn't enough, and nor is that ding. And the disc is going to be free once again. It should be Vitrax from Team Gravity to get that, though, and they're going to go for another build-up. It looks like Dage and Sendo, again, they're together, but they're not going for anything too fast. Al Pacino will put that one away for 2 points. Obviously, they've got to find their synergy in terms of how they're going to man mark and how they're going to boost and defend and stuff like that. But right now, I think Team Gravity are used to a little bit more pressure, so they're having quite a lot of time to build these setups.
It seems like Smash Dash there on that defense, kind of opting for the bit of a stack play, zoning off in the mid area by the ramp. And now an intercept, so right back to Team Gravity. Simon will take that out, back it out, trying to evade Slin. Always want to evade those punches from him if you can. Those long arms, lanky as Slin. And down to the ramp, it'll go into the side wall where Lewis still recovers. Gonna be bothered quickly. Intercepted now, Slin. He's gonna try and get the clear. Also unable to, as more pileups happen. A cluster up of Smash Dash and Team Gravity at that bottom, and now dispersing for their opportunities at goal, dishing a pass but cut off nicely by the stuns. So now it'll still be Team Gravity here on the approach. Going one more time, this time up high to Simon. Simon, an extra pass. Lewis handling it and dismantling it for another 2 points.
Again, pay attention to just how often in Team Gravity the pass is made as someone is floating just towards the goal. So the goalkeeper is staring at the guy with the disc, but he doesn't see the danger floating in. And that seems to be happening almost 80-90% of these goals by Team Gravity right now, and it's very typical of their gameplay.
Yeah, those are super tough. Those are one of the things, I suppose, on the other side of the ocean, Kangarillas always did super well. Those crosses that are so close, and you're really causing a lot of trouble for the goalie because they have to adjust so quickly, and it's much harder to save. And you just don't have really a read where the offense is coming from sometimes.
That's right. And right now, the disc is going clear into the area of Smash Dash, but it looks like it might be Slin there first. No, it won't be. It's going to be Vitrax, and he's looking for his pass back to Simon, who gets it. And now I think, once again, now they're in control. They're going to go for their safe kind of build-up and, you know, not really being pressured. I mean, this is a lot of time on the disc that Vitrax has got. He's got time. He's got options. He's able to push up. Slin catching onto it does put some pressure on him, which forces a slight miss pass. And now Team Gravity are not making the best passes for them. This could be an opportunity now, possibly just for Smash Dash. But again, Simon from Team Gravity is going to intercept that, which means it should still be in possession of them.
Now, it seems like they are being bothered a bit here by that Smash Dash defense. A lot of them just leaving the goal, going for that midfield defense, and successfully so, because at the very least, they cause a turnover. Now, it will go right back to Simon. He's going to go for that deep shot from the back of the tunnel, and that will find the bottom of the floor right in that corner where another clear goes out. So, yet again, back and forth we go. Where it stops, I guess Al Pacino knows.
Very good. Slin with the interception there, because he also Al Pacino and got the disc and put it away for a 3. It won't mean too much now with the time being what it is. Not going to say mathematically, that's for certain. But, you know, this is definitely an important 3-point for them in terms of creeping up to the score.
Sure hope I didn't snort for the second time on stream. It was kind of a half chortle. But anyway, indeed, a 14-6 lead there for Team Gravity. Smash Dash kind of catching on fire a little bit more towards the end, getting some more opportunities. And Gravity here trying to work around that defense. Again, tough in the midline, but another slingshot of a shot off the pass from Lewis. That duo is dangerous anytime they get into the 2-point area.
That's a great little finish there by Simon. And don't worry about, you know, snorting or chortling or whatnot. All your cute little things is why we Palidore you.
I love you, Tutorial. All right, that will be the round, 16-6 again. Team Gravity, first one in the books.
Yeah, I feel like I definitely feel like Smash Dash are doing, you know, perfectly fine with Dage in there. Obviously, anytime there's a new player on a team, there's going to be an adjustment period, you know, and it takes time to grind that down, to scrim, to figure out who's going where, who's going to be where. I used to think that that was actually in some ways harder with a 3v3, but I actually am starting to think that it's harder in a 4v4 in some senses, because you simply don't know where you need to be and when. But look at the stuns from Slin. 24 stuns. That is incredible. And of course, like you said, he's got long arms, but he's very aggressive in the game with that. He's very good at blocking, he's very good at punching, and he's often the guy with the most amount of stuns on the scoreboards, I find anyway.
Oh yeah, ever since Season 1 Katowice, when he came across all the NA people who were, at the time, much heavier on the brawling end compared to the Europeans. Well, they admitted in the interviews, right? And Slin, yeah. Once he was introduced to it, he couldn't look back. It was all brawling from there. Doing a great job on that end. And then just looking at, some of this team stats. See possession time heavily in Team Gravity's favor. 75% of it, in fact. See if that changes here as the next round gets underway.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Team Gravity had a lot of 1-2 finishes in the bubble, and whilst Smash Dash kind of went for open goal counters, I'm hoping to see that maybe they can pick up some of their own counters and their own build-ups, rather. But it will be, actually, Smash Dash right now with not only the first to the joust, but the first on the board with less than 8 seconds into the game. That was incredible. I almost didn't see what happened. I think it was a slight mislaunch from Team Gravity there, and they absolutely capitalized on that.
That may have been one of the quickest launch goals I've ever seen off that first joust. That's 4 seconds, and yeah, I even got juked on it because it looked like Team Gravity was there and missed it, so. On the other hand, it was just Smash Dash. They capitalized on a nice fashion, quick fashion, as a stack tries to bother these passes, that triangle at the mid-floor developing, and now a triangle in the ramp area developing. So nice work up all the way for Team Gravity. A little dodge, a side step it looked like from Lewis. Simon there still for the grab, the rebound. Has a couple options on the passing. No one's contesting, so he's going to bide his time. One more extra one, but Al Pacino actually stunned, and then it'll go back through the clear as these stacks come on through for Smash Dash. Maybe on the board again with 5 quick points now this second round.
They got very fortunate there. Smash Dash were a bit congested around the goal when there was someone on the shield. I actually counted 3 people holding onto the goal or being in close proximity, but there was Al Pacino waiting on the shield. The pass failed to him, however, ended up getting cleared, and they just countered with a decent 3. And that might stress out Gravity just a little bit, but, you know, with the amount of time left, maybe not. Simon now with the disc, Team Gravity, passing over to Lewis. He's going to pass it to the back where Viatrex is. It hits the ramp, but luckily that is a fortunate bounce for him, and it needed to be, or that would have been quite dangerous. Simon now in a position, he's going to get punched out immediately. Then is going to be punched out again. I cannot even keep up with that right now, but I can keep up with the fact that Dage just cleared that nicely for his team, but he will not be the one to collect it quite yet. It will be Slin, however, from Smash Dash that has the disc. It doesn't see he's being snuck up to, gets it over to Street Boo anyway, and this could be a 1v1 opportunity. He's going to go for the safe pass, and that will be finished by Street Boo, and that will be 7 points on the board for Smash Dash. And this is looking a lot better for them. A lot of butter for them.
Can't believe it's not butter. Smash Dash coming in a lot better here in this second round. 7-0, and yeah, they're killing it. Maybe just finding that quick chemistry with their new player there, Dage. And, you know, 1 round is all it took, apparently, because they're rolling right now as Viatrex rolls on in for Team Gravity and finds Simon. Now backing it out to Viatrex as the spacing all on the floor, just opting for those low plays down here. Al Pacino getting that right back to Viatrex. Some monkey in the middle.
Simon now going to go for a nice safe pass over to Viatrex. Lewis is in a dangerous place. Al Pacino sees him, finds him, and Lewis finds the goal for a 2-pointer on the board to them. And now maybe they're a little bit more relaxed as they have obviously decreased that gap a little bit there. But that was some nice play from Team Gravity. And that's the sort of thing that a team like Smash Dash are going to struggle to mark. And a team like any team will struggle to mark with that kind of positioning.
Absolutely, and that kind of careful, well-placed, and well-paced passing. I really enjoy watching the passing game from Team Gravity on these plays. Very collected and very organized, always going for the extra pass. They have a lot of capable strikers here, but they always seem to go for that extra one to buy them an even higher percentage shot, and I really love that.
Yeah, and they're very good at it as well. Well, some teams can, maybe that can be their downfall. But right now, Dage looking for the long pass over to Slin. Simon almost getting in the way of it. Sender will give it back to Slin, who will put it back to the goal for a 2-pointer on their side now. And Smash Dash are doing incredibly well. Boot cheering on Smash because he loves an underdog, as always. And I have to say right now, with how they're playing, I feel a little bit like rooting for them as well. But there's plenty of time on the board. So let's see if Team Gravity want to take away their excitement.
Yeah, and certainly capable. We'll see it. I was talking about those great passing plays from Gravity. That was a beautiful one from Smash Dash. They found a couple extra passes to find them the high percentage goal, so I love that as well. And bottom ramp it will go. A lot of play here down on the floor, and Street Boo clearing it down the street, trying to get through that tunnel. It'll just ricochet back into the pocket where a pile-up of players will slap that back out into the Smash Dash bubble. And Sendo this time trying to find the clear, and more on target this time around as some stacks come through quickly. Maybe an open goal opportunity it was. Could not convert, however.
What's going to happen right now, though, is it is a possibility for a 3-pointer by Lewis. It's close, but no cigar. It is still in a dangerous area, and it could be a 3-point area, but it's probably going to have to be played safe now. Smash Dash get back in defense, but Simon floating in there picks up on that pass nicely and puts it away in a typical Team Gravity sense. And we are looking at 4 to Team Gravity and 9 to Smash Dash with, 4 minutes, 30-something by the time they come out of the tunnels. I'm not a mathematician, Palidore, so I wouldn't know.
Well, all I do know is they have some mathematical time. We'll see how that works out for them here as Street Boo receives the pass and gets stunned out instead. Now that second stack, a short-range one to Simon. I'm not sure if that was actually a clear attempt that was missed grab or just an incredibly fast reaction on that from Simon. It was a nice catch, whatever the case. Now that one will be a bit off. Sendo's going to contest it there for Smash Dash. Simon's still taking it back and looking for the 3 as the Street Boo was stunned in the goal. Nice coordination there from Team Gravity, and I've seen that from them before. They'll go for those 3s on occasion where they stun out the goalie and find that communication to put it in its place.
Simon doesn't need any moment's hesitation to take a 3-pointer. So the moment he senses that the goalie's been punched out or is told he's going to take it, he's not going to pause for too long, and that's exactly what he did then.
So now a stack will intercept again. So again, Team Gravity going on a bit of a run here. They're causing some trouble based off of the Joust defense. Al Pacino going across. It seems like a lot of Team Gravity right now, so far, they're really playing the bottom of the floor much more than anything else. Not a lot up in the ceiling area. It's just floor and sometimes the backboard or shoulders once they get into the bubble. But their approach is very low here. But the success rate, quite high. And going in to the sky, the top corner of it is Viatrex, assisted by Alp. And that's tied up game now with 3 minutes left.
Yeah, they have tied it up, but that being said, watching Smash Dash's defense, they're a lot more on it now. They're really really closing in on these positions that Gravity have got up, which is nice to see. But yeah, they are now 9-9. I'm sure Smash Dash are going to want to get a nice 3 on the board or something like that so they can really see this round out. I mean, I'm sure they're going to want to make sure that this one doesn't get lost to them. But that pass doesn't get lost to Sendo, but it does get lost eventually as it is intercepted, and now it will be Simon who goes for the clear, and that's going to land directly to Viatrex, who puts that away for 2. And now they've lost the lead, and Team Gravity have it back with being 11-9.
What a run from Team Gravity on this one. Just taking a quick look too, it's Lewis with 12 points across these 2 rounds so far. Simon not far behind with a 9, and 5 assists apiece for Lewis. So that passing game absolutely at play for their team. So many assists. But now another turnover off this joust. It looks like Viatrex will slap that out as the defense just trying to scramble there for Smash Dash and collect it.
Going to be a pass back down to Sendo now. They're going to obviously want to pass out there. He's very quickly punched out. Good thing he got rid of it when he did, but it doesn't matter because Simon and Lewis are absolute bullets once they get hold of each other. And a good example right there with that pressure. The disc is going to go zooming back down to the side of Team Gravity, however. And now it'll be Sendo for a possible 3. No, it's a 2. He's inside the bubble, but it's important anyway because that is now tied the scores up. Sendo making no hesitation there, which is what you want to see, especially when how fast you are seeing Simon and Lewis just zoom in on you.
Now lining up for their stack, their boost here. Taking it, tying it up in a timely fashion. Even though they couldn't get the 3, it was still at least the tie, and at the very least, though, Team Gravity has a chance to go back in the lead if they can evade these stacks on defense from Smash Dash. Again, that ground game heavily at play for both these teams. Out finding the outer bubble pass, going for the inner one, and now backing it out, Simon looking for another option. Viatrex, those extra passes, excellent. Al Pacino does not convert the shot, and now back into the sidewall where it will still be rebounded by Simon and Team Gravity. But now the spacing, really nice, and putting it in its place for the 2-point lead with less than a minute. It's Lewis.
Yeah, right now I think there's just a little bit of confusion as who's doing what and who's marking who. A couple of times there, I think Selene and Dage on the pillar kind of marking the same guy. And Team Gravity, you know, they're very spread out around that bubble. They're going to need to make sure that they man mark everyone. But there's not a lot of time left. This game could just come away from Smash Dash. Would be a shame. They've played really well. Dage looks like he is lagging out hard time, though, and that means that Disc is not going to be going directly to where they want to. And this one could be going in, not quite. But that lag there is possibly not done them many favors when there's the amount of time we've got now.
Oh, wait a minute.
Pass back, but this one could be dangerous now.
Oh.
No, not sure. No, not quite. It could have been something there. I was hopeful. Slin going for the fantastic attempt, but that is going to be 13 to Team Gravity, 11 to Smash Dash, and my goodness, that was actually close for a moment there. I really thought Smash Dash were going to take that one.
It was so close. They went on that great run to start it out on that second round. Smash Dash did, but then Gravity right back, attacking over and over, getting all those great passes, just doing a wonderful job to come back there. And yeah, tough on Smash Dashes, and they still actually did get that almost final attempt, as you mentioned, but maybe just lacking a stack on the other end. Otherwise, it could have been a good look. So tough loss on the second, and tough phasing out of existence there was Dage. But as a result, the 2-0 to Team Gravity. And, well, taking a look at the stats, again, it's Lewis and Simon doing the bulk of the offensive duties here, 14 and 9 respectively, but also 5 assists for Lewis and 6 for Simon. So that 2-man game, just impeccable between them, buying them a great deal more assists than anyone else in the match on either side.
Yeah, and if you look at these scores now, if you're a Smash Dash and you've got a new member, right, and you're not as well schooled in this game, as well rehearsed, or as on paper successful as Team Gravity. You should be very proud of how that one went, because if you look at the scores there and how they're spread out, that wasn't a lot of huge mistakes from Team Gravity that just cost them lots of 3-pointers. Smash Dash worked for that and earned it. It was unfortunate that Dage, like that when he did, because of the amount of time they had. But it will be Al Pacino from Team Gravity right now with a disc via tracks, passing it over to Simon. He doesn't actually manage to make the shot quite. I think it was a ding or missed the backboard. The disc is going to be clear right now, but it will be a speedy pair from Team Gravity that will get to that first. And disc will get to via tracks, which will be an almost shot on goal, but that little tap away from Simon will make sure that it becomes something nonetheless for 2 points for Simon on Team Gravity.
Yeah, effective there, causing those problems, those turnovers. It seems like the stack from Team Gravity, definitely, especially on the joust, whenever Smash Dash is on offense like they are right now. Let's see how the joust comes out from Gravity, because they've been causing a lot of turnovers and panic there. Sendo just trying to work that up a little bit slower as a result, and now finding the pass over to Slin.
Slin finding Sendo in the tunnel, almost getting punched out there, but managed to, I think, drag the disc a little bit on some Geo. That pass will be found to Slin anyway. He's thinking about the shot, but he's found Dage instead. Dage possibly having a bit of an issue pushing off there. Slin is definitely going to want to take that, and he does for a 2-pointer for them. And now we're tied again, and this could be the consolation the game that Smash Dash really need here. If they end up coming out of this being 2-1, and then that game being as close as it was against Team Gravity, full Team Gravity, I think they're going to feel pretty good about that.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and well, we'll see if it can get it done here. They started with a lot of fire in that second round. We know what they're capable of, certainly Smash Dash. And again, they've had so many close games here the last few weeks of a competition. And I feel like they're going to edge one out at some point, because they're keeping up right in there. I mean, so far we're tied up here to begin the round. Simon trying to work it in, and some good defense, brawling there before he's able to get right in proximity of that goalpost. And now as a result, Sendo will take that deep shot, but this stack, too quick. Al Pacino getting that one, dishing that one right into the tunnel, and recovered once again by Lewis. Lewis, looks like a bad grab on there. The release was a bit awkward. Simon trying to recover, but Smash Dash will be there first. But Simon trying to make them hurt over and over again, and the pain will continue to reign. Al Pacino going in.
Just folding back to the build-up of play there by Team Gravity, I think Simon had a little bit of a selfish moment. I know Lewis, his buddy, was on the shield, probably calling out for the disc, and I think Simon had a moment where he's like, no, I want to finish this, and Smash Dash were having none of it. But it is going to be Team Gravity right now in the lead, but it will be Smash Dash with the QB. Slin in possession, tries to find a moving target pass to Sendo, not quite able to. Simon will get that instead. Vitrax will have himself a 3-point open shot. He hits the block that I can't say the name of, and now it's bouncing back down to Simon, and the goal will probably be covered at this point. But Team Gravity are going to be able to build up again, and this is more practice for Smash Dash now as they work on their aggression. And look at that interception there by Dage. It's not the ideal clear for them, but he got in the way of that. Slin with his punches, and now if Slin has an opportunity for a shot, he's definitely going to take it, and Vitrax knows it all too well and will be there to collect it. But that pass to Simon is very fortunate.
Very fortunate indeed. Lewis coming here with a pass to his partner in crime, Simon over there. Al Pacino working that up one-on-one at the goal, but Street Boo denying it, but Al Pacino finding it on the rebound, smashing it out of the hands of Smash Dash to get the 6th point.
It's so disheartening when you save a goal, hold it up like a trophy, and then have it taken out of your hand and put back in the goal again. It really is. But in any case, the scores right now being 6-2 with 6 minutes to go, anything is still possible, and this is definitely possible. Street Boo not able to get his hands on the disc. There's quite a lot of pressure on Sendo by Vitrax. He's going to have to be quick with it. Quite a good slap in the right direction, but it's not going to find anyone from his team. As Simon gets punched out, though, Slin will change that. And now he is going to have to find his pass, but I think a little bit of miscommunication there means it moves. And now it's going to be an open shot. Is it a backboard? I think that one's coming directly back. He reaches it again, and that will be a 3-pointer as the just kidding shot comes directly back to Team Gravity, and Vitrax will put that one away.
Beautiful shot there in a bunch of congested defense and offense, all the same. a pileup of players, but through the traffic, he found the lights. And now it will be Smash Dash back on the attack. 5 minutes left in this series, in this third round as well. And Dage trying to work around and find a pass, but just going to be another intercept. So we've seen these a few times from Team Gravity, those intercepts off those jousts defensively now. And Simon just trying to dodge, juke, find, Via, and now the oop. Lewis gets it in for the 2, 11-2 lead Team Gravity.
Yeah, to place that one well. It's very hard to generate speed with the disc when you're floating sideways like that. And yeah, only 13 meters a second, it would have been very slow. But he was very close to goal, and he did place it quite well. So that will be more points on the board for Team Gravity. It will now be, I think it's Streetboo who does the, Sendo who does the QB for Smash Dash. I think they're going for a little bit of a clear and boost. It is a nice clear, and it's not quite as nice finish, but a very good idea. Slin, however, will go for the backboard. That's going to ding. Dage still in possession right now, not able to find Slin. Sendo not able to get the disc. This build-up is it's just such an almost. Everything is getting so close, but not quite finishing it. But that will be an open shot taken by Simon. That's not going to be converted. And I imagine Smash Dash are going to get back in goal in time and set up in defense before they could steal the 3 from them. Lewis at top mid. Sendo trying to find him, but that means there's someone free behind goal. But that he's found as well. Lewis dinging the disc there. That could have been another 2 for them. Sendo getting punched out there as Al Pacino builds up the attack again for Team Gravity.
But now getting it stolen, and then right back, Al Pacino finding it. 3:37 left in this round and in this series. So backing it out and resetting their entire offense is Team Gravity. Down low, now going all the way to the other end of the floor with the 1 pass back, and then nice attack from Dage, stunning out Via, I believe it was, on the other side, so denying him the reception. And now just trying to get the collection. Simon will with Lewis in tow, and away they go into the tunnel. Pass quickly, will buy them this open 3, and no way, he just headbutted it out of the goal it seems, and that will cost them. He's trying to steal the points from his own teammate, and as a result, well, we know the rest.
We have absolutely no sympathy for Viatrax, who has for many, many years, many seasons, stolen the disc from his own team and converted it to his own. And if that's it's probably what he has taught his own team through copying, and he knows that that's what he did. So it's absolutely fine. In any case, they don't have to worry too much right now. This is nice passing around, a ding from Lewis. I think Team Gravity are a little relaxed right now, so they're having a bit of fun. But they are still, I mean, they can still obviously lose this one with the amount of time that's left. Although I haven't done the math on it. I think it still can be done, but, I think they're just enjoying themselves. That attempt on shot by Al Pacino will not be converted, I don't believe, as it's going to be picked up by Streetboo now as he looks for his option going forward, and it might just be a clear and boost. It's going to certainly be an attempt. That one is a very dangerous-looking bounce, but not dangerous enough. I think Viatrax is going to get his hands on it.
He will, and try and dish it to the opposite wall where they now reset for the clear. Al Pacino getting that one through as the boost comes here from Smash Dash, but Gravity also on the attack. Just trying to evade again, but having it snatched out of the hands. Simon Deja doing the work there, and Simon giving him a punch for his efforts as it's recollected on the other side and sent back into the Smash Dash end of the floor where some more pile-ups happen. And now a shot a little bit too high, or bouncing off the Geo, and a little too low, I should say, but a ramp shot will be recollected. The shot not on the mark. So again, some loose play perhaps, but Gravity's still benefiting off these rebounds for the second, third, and fourth attacks, it seems, off the good clears and defense. And now, well, right there through the defense, Simon assaulting it after the goalie was bothered.
The thing about Team Gravity is they're so well positioned right now against this team. I've criticized them before by being 2-1 leveled, on a single dimension. But right now they're so well positioned that anytime a mistake happens in the arena, you can guarantee that one of them is going to be close to it, and that's actually what's happening right now. Intercepted there by the speedy pair. Simon stealing it from Lewis. Slin having none of it, punching them out for their foolishness, And now he's going to go for a very concise clear. And now it's going to be another race to get to the disc. And it will look like it's going to be smash dash. It's not an open goal. It's a pass down to Slin. It hits some Geo first. Al Pacino punched out. That could go back to Slin again. And they're maybe going to want to try and get some points on the board just to see this game out. They know they've lost it. It doesn't matter anyway. So nice pass down to Street, but it bounces just before he was ready for it. Now, I think it's a slap away by Team Gravity. Al Pacino maybe with a hero shot just for the lulz. Doesn't quite manage to make it. And that will be game Team Gravity 14, Smash Dash 2.
Taking it away there in the 3 rounds. So Smash Dash not quite as able in the 3rd round to make as much noise as they did in the 2nd there. And Team Gravity, yeah, maybe getting a little loose, but they felt good about themselves. They had some nice plays, certainly nice passing, as we mentioned many times now. And it was just a great all-around effort from them. As you can see them.
I saw some really. I literally saw Smash Dash evolve in the middle of those games, like from that 1st round to the 2nd. And even though they lost the 3rd one with quite a gap, I still saw the improvement in the stacking, the improvement from the aggression, especially. And Dage bringing that aggression and intercepting that he had when he was on Vision. You often saw it in the games that they played. He's not letting anyone breathe, and that's what I want to see him continue to do as well. I think that fits in well with Smash Dash because Slin is very similar to that as well. So yeah, like I said, you know, you can see how new that team is because they were literally improving as this game went on, I feel, especially defensively. Obviously, they've got other things to work out. And again, look, they were just playing against Team Gravity. Team Gravity are, you know, it's very hard to pinpoint who the best team in EU is right now. You could say it is Backlash, you know, based on the roster. But Team Gravity are quite simply a top 3 team in Europe, possibly top 2. And they, you know, they're difficult. They're difficult to play against. They've got a lot of very fast. They've got obviously Lewis and Simon are an incredible stacking pair. And if you're a new team and you've just taken on someone new, that's not an easy first game. And I think Smash Dash did really well.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And like I said earlier, I've been really impressed with Smash Dash over the course of the season. Obviously, veteran team. They've been around all the players, veteran players, just as well. And yeah, they're right up there in the mix. Couldn't get it done today, but it's like I was saying earlier, I feel like it's not long before we're going to see one of these click and go Smash Dash's way because they're too good not to be competing and buying some wins off of these other top teams in the league right now. And yeah, as far as Team Gravity goes, I mean, it's in the name, right? They're not Gravity, they're Team Gravity. And the passes, look, Viatrex here on the MVP area, the MVP board, with 49 passes being counted for him, which is ridiculous. And you look at the possession time here, heavily in Team Gravity's favor, a testament to just the control on the offense and the assists, 19-5. So again, a testament to the team play. The shots taken, 41. A testament to what Tutorial was saying. I'm playing the positioning, the backlines, receiving those discs, and taking a multitude of shots. So yeah, at the end of the day, just that team play and that offensive control from Gravity coming up ahead.
Yeah, and I'm just going to sign this off by saying that I think if there's ever going to be a team to take rounds off the champions or to get a surprise win from any of the top teams, it's going to be Smash Dash. No doubt. I mean, they are at the moment the team I feel to keep your eye on. They are the dark horses in our league in EU anyway. And it's yeah, I think they're going to surprise a couple of people down the line.
Absolutely, and I'm looking forward to it. Just real quick, say hi, and I guess almost goodbye to the chat. Thank you guys for a lot of engagement today. BTS, sorry, I'm probably like 15 minutes late on this, but the 30 bits, a gift for me. Why, thank you, sir. Means a lot. All your bits to bring me joy. Just kidding. I'm not trying to get you into giving me more. Please don't. But yeah, it was fun. Glad everyone here enjoyed it. We're all engaged and up in it. We do have one more match later on today. It'll be for the North American side. Wireless Jax versus Atlas Megacorp. That will be at 7:30 Central Time, which I'm not going to try and estimate the other time zones, but I know 7 hours. Anyways, yeah, so Besides that, I guess all you EU people will be asleep at that point. Although, I have seen Gob and Al Pacino in a lot of those streams late for North America, so shout out to them for coming through. But Indeed. So I guess that will be it for us. I'm Palidore, and TutorialBot has been amazing as always. And, well, take us away.
Well, yeah, that was a good game. I think Smash Dash might feel disappointed, but absolutely shouldn't be. And again, I've been TutorialBot and still am. I don't know why people say that. That's Palidore, who we adore. Did it again. And see you again soon.
Bye.